5 streams at the same time. We're doing 4 of them.
under attack. Radiant's top tower is no more.
Invisibility!
Google Pixel 7 7 Pro 新登場。写真の編集もあっという間に消しゴムマジックで囲ってタップしてほら魔法のように思い通りに Google Pixel 7 7 Pro
They just, ever since qualifying,
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is no more. Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack. I'll be grateful. Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower is no more. Radiant's middle barracks has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's
Again, a lot of plays. This is the first iron, so to be able to have that.
top barracks has fallen. Dire now have mega creeps. Double kill! Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's now shall the battle turn. I'll be creeping while you are asleep. Unstoppable! Double kill! Wicked sick! Triple kill! Radiant's middle tower is falling. Victory goes to the Dire!
No heavens, only peace.
Google Pixel 7 Pro 新登場。写真の編集
teams you need to ban out.
we talk about the mid laners who performed at some of these majors, I think Yopaj didn't quite deliver the same results as some of his online performances. So we'll be getting things underway. We're a bit behind schedule today. I think a lot of people probably wondering where these games are, but we should be getting underway soon. Obviously, things just getting sorted out. I need to rejoin. So hold on a second. But yeah, this game should be getting underway fairly soon. As yeah, OG versus
Google Pixel 7 7 Pro 新登場。写真の編集もあっという間に消しゴムマジックで囲ってタップしてほら魔法のように思い通りに Google Pixel 7 7 Pro
Dota. It's something that we had the kind of online had the kind of online era of Dota during the COVID pandemic, and now LANs are back. International competition is back. It's not just TI, it's the majors and things. So we're getting to see these teams from different regions play against each other more often. And obviously, TI. It's a special time. It's the best Dota of the year. It's the hypest time, and these teams competing for millions and millions of dollars. So yes, for Boom versus OG, a lot of TI newcomers as well. Something Gareth was mentioning earlier to me. 8 of these 10 players are playing at their first TI. This entire TI has a lot of players playing at their very first international. So
yeah, good morning.
Oh, hey Gareth. I was just. Are you back? How are we doing?
I am back. Yeah, good. Rejoined, and you were talking about me. Perfect timing.
Yeah, only saying the nice things. You know, chat can confirm. I was only saying nice things about you.
Beautiful stuff. Right, what have we covered already?
Everything. We went through all the graphics, the schedule, yada yada yada. We're good. Your job's done, so you can pack it up and go home already.
Very good. Right, I'll quickly get myself into the lobby, and hopefully everything will be good again. What a time for me to lose internet. Like literally, the countdown is like 20 seconds to go, and then I'm out of there. Right, I'm in the lobby. I'm good. I'm causing issues for TI, the first series of the day. But yeah, it's going to be an absolutely hype one. Hopefully everyone's ready, hydrated. It's a long day of Dota 2 ahead of all of us. There's just thousands of games to be watching across, five streams? We go to E this time.
Usually, I'd say usually it's 4 streams on once. Like I think the group stage at TI is like sometimes some of the most fun because it's just like there's Dota nonstop. You got to have all your screens up. You're trying to frantically follow the results from other games to see, oh, what did this team pick? You just hear all like the little mumblings like, oh, this team did a mid techies or something crazy over there, and then you're like trying to go. Check out a replay quickly or see how things did. So it's chaos. It's a lot of fun. And for the coaches, it's like the hardest part of TI, I feel like, in some ways, because you have to be soaking in all this information, all this data, and scouting out 9 different opponents.
Yeah, I mean, you've got like 30 tabs open in Chrome, right, with all the Dota buff draft pages. Got Spectral.gg open for all your little stats and stuff as well. My Chrome gets mega overloaded during the group stage. Yeah. As yeah, you were talking about the first timers, right? We've got 36 first timers here at TI. So is it everyone bar Tiger and Tim's in this game? It's their first TI, first showing.
Yeah, and I think when players in the past have talked about nerves and things like that, like there are players who just don't who perform on the big stage throughout the year, but everyone always says TI is different. It hits different. I think particularly for the main event, maybe a bit lesser the group stage. You often see some of these teams come in. I think a good example is like the VGJ Storm, the Quincy Crew team. They do well in the group stage, but then come main event, those nerves hit kind of different there. And there's a few teams the old OGs, for example, that really shined on the main stage, but a lot of teams just don't play their best Dota when it comes to main stage TI Dota.
Yeah, you've got a couple of those teams from Southeast Asia and South America as well, it feels like, where we've seen, TI 6, 7, Fnatic and TNC having those kind of lower bracket runs and knocking some of the really big gatekeeping teams out of there. Beast Coast, I'd probably throw in there as well. They've hit top 6 to 8 in the past couple of majors and looked pretty good when it comes to playoff time. Yep. It's always a fear, though. The Beast Coast fans, they've got their hearts in their mouths and they're scared during group stage because they're always one game away from being knocked out before they reach playoffs even.
Yeah, it's all fun being a Beast Coast fan. I mean, you get some highs. I mean, you talk about their results this season. It's been fantastic for, I think, Beast Coast Dota. But that's some of the other teams we're about to be getting ourselves into this game. I know you guys watching have been waiting patiently. OG versus Boom Esports should be coming up soon. What are you looking forward to in this series, Gareth?
I think just to see the way OG plays, because it felt like pre-Arlington and during Arlington, they were the team that really set that meta of offlane equals real carry.
Yeah.
You know, Amar is incredibly greedy, and a lot of teams tried to replicate that in some regard, whereas you had, you know, other teams with 2 offlaners playing the complete opposite. I think honestly the real aggression that OG brings and the behind the scenes work that, you know, that Seb and NoTail do to kind of captain and lead these players, it's been an exceptional journey from them.
Yeah, and I feel like when it comes to OG, like mental strength, they just seem to have an edge over almost everyone. I'm curious to see it because obviously you talked about all those tournaments and the great results OG. It's something I touched upon a bit earlier when I was by myself. This is, you know, they're playing with Misha actually. You know, all these majors that they did really well at. They won a major. It was with Seb, so obviously for them that's like an upgrade. At least that's how they obviously are going to see it. They've got their actual roster playing, not a stand-in. But you know, for viewers and fans, it's kind of like, you know, it's like finally we get to see the full OG. Are they going to be the same team though?
Yeah, I mean they had that ESL buff, right? They won Stockholm. They did very well. Winning ESL in Malaysia as well. Looking incredibly good. Definitely interested to see where they head with it. As I just love watching the player cams getting themselves prepped. You got Uragi with his knees up. Some of the postures here from the players maybe needs a little bit of work, but
yeah,
probably the least of their concerns.
On the other side, we've got Boom Esports, who are honestly the team that's been dominating the SEA region. There's, you know, there've been challenges to Boom in the region, like 2 or 3. You had Talon kind of coming up, almost, you know, contesting for that #1 slot in SEA. They had to play a tiebreaker, but throughout the entire year, Boom had been on top of the SEA region, just championing every single league. But they have not had the good results in the majors. When it comes to the majors, I think people look at them like this is a team that can compete on the international level. We didn't really get to see that.
I think what was it, the tournament in Dubai they did very well at, and then I remember them talking about that they wanted to kind of replicate what Tundra were doing. I think it may have been Kezu talking about this, or in an interview, one of Boom's captains or players. But you know, they saw what Tundra were doing, they really liked that, and they kind of shifted their play style after that event and started looking worse. And it feels like they need to go, you know, back to their roots, go back to comfort. Really, you know, have FBZ, this position 3 playmaker, be on his heroes. I think that's going to be the key thing, right? His Mars, his Pango, stuff like that, where he is active and enabled.
Yeah. Well, we're going to see if we get to see I think that anything this patch change, I think, is good for Boom, because to me, they're a team that's excelled with FBZ playing these big team fights, these initiators. We're going to be getting into a draft soon. And we've kind of gone, at least, I mean, if you want to, it seems like we've gone away from that carry offlane meta. Like, you don't have to play these offlane carries as much. Although I expect with OG, we're still going to be seeing it because it is kind of their bread and butter. But, you know, heroes like Primal Beast and things are becoming kind of, you know, popular. These big, tanky offlaners, they are playable once again.
Absolutely are. I mean, OG will always have that flexibility, right? It's always the threat in their draft of, hey, we're heading into last pick. What are they going to do? We don't know any of their 3 core lanes or matchups. It can be a struggle to get those counter picks in there. As draft for game 1 here in the group stage, OG up against Boom. It looks like it's ready and underway, and no real surprises coming out apart from maybe Undying being missing from the opening picks.
Yeah, no Undying. I think Boom going for this first pick.
Here's how to hide subscribers on YouTube, but in the bottom left-hand corner, you're going to hit on. If you scroll down just a little bit, you're going to see subscriber count, and most likely yours is going to be